Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am here to do a love reading for Aquarius. And yeah, one of my mods, Darlene Lisa, was just asking. So I dedicate this one to you, Darlene Lisa. All right, so I'm going to be picking a couple cards to find out about you and your person. Maybe you already know them, maybe you haven't met them yet. Apply it as it resonates. And also remember that roles can be reversed. So if it's not feeling like anyway, chances are you know the drill. So let's just begin. I'm going to start with a couple angelic messenger cards, and then we will dive in. So on your side, we have potential. I'm pretty sure that Capricorn's person got this card. Is that right? I have a hard time remembering. Anyway, it came up recently. For your person, we have freedom. Interesting. Okay. So let's find out. Let us find out what this potential is for you on your side. I'm going to use my Tarot of Mystical Moments for this. What is potential for Aquarius? We have King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some potential. Full on. Good. Hey, hello, Jojo. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you, everyone, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Really appreciate it. And also for you, we have Page of Pentacles. So, wow. Here is some full on potential to nurture something to its fruition, and there's some kind of new beginning, especially with the page here. Some kind of communication about what you see happening for you. This is about being a very savvy business person. This is about building up your oh, the word just left my brain. Creating a legacy for yourself, building your empire. And but really focusing on not just being so focused on, like, let's do this and get this done, but really taking the time to nurture it, to focus on the beauty, focus on what brings you um, fulfillment, and some kind of emotional balance as well. It's yeah, I'm getting some kind of, like, you know, putting the effort in, knowing that you're going to get something out of it because you're taking such care to do that. Um okay. So yeah, very much focused on yourself and your physical world, not just your money, but your quality of life. So then on your person side, what's this freedom? Seven of Swords. Let me get one more. Seven of Swords and Four of Cups. Your person is holding back, holding themselves back because of some kind of false belief that they need to protect their freedom. They need to protect what's important to them, and it's causing some amount of it's pulling them out. Let's see. Yeah, it's like they're both of these figures are looking down. They're both kind of in this closed off position. And especially this one, not getting this is such a perfect card because I've talked about this in the past where when we when we energetically close ourselves off through because of fear, always because of fear, but trying to protect ourselves, what we're actually doing is putting up this energetic umbrella that keeps us from being open to getting all the light, all the good that the universe wants to rain down on us. And so there's something here about your person um, being so protective of themselves and their freedom that they're closing themselves off from all the good that can actually come to them. And it really comes from a good place of wanting to protect what's important to them, but it's hindering them. It's causing them some kind of feeling of like freedom. They want freedom at any cost, but the cost is big. It's weighing on them. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let me jump to my Mystic Mondays deck. I'm curious what you think about this person. Better to say, how do you feel? How do you feel about this person? Because so far it's seeming like you two are just like doing your own thing. Not there doesn't seem to be a lot of interaction here. But let's see. How do you feel about your person? The Fool. Well, you want to take a leap of faith. You're ready to jump into this. Um it could also be that you see them this way. You see them as, because they have the freedom card, that maybe they just want to kind of like go off and do their thing and live in the moment, and let's not let's not think too hard about tomorrow. Let's just focus on now. Whereas you are in this energy where you're all about planning and thinking about tomorrow and a week from now and a month and a year, and you've got your 5-year plan going on. You see the potential, and whereas they're just kind of like, yeah, a little more free spirited, but it could also be you just being like, okay, let's work on this, let's move forward. And I feel like they're kind of like, eh. um Also, you have the 7 of Cups. This is how you feel about them. So you feel like they have a lot of options, and maybe that's why like you see that. I don't know, there's something here about freedom, about you thinking that, or you feeling. I kind of feel like you feel like they're not really ready to settle down, to commit, because they have these other options and they're just kind of like, I don't know, just gonna see, like see which way the wind blows, and I don't know, something like this. So how did they feel about you? Death, card of Scorpio. You could have some Scorpio in your chart. Let me get one more. In the Tower. Okay. Well, there's some kind of there. Okay, this is how they feel about you. something is ending. It could be that they see something going on in your life where there's a cycle closing out, because of some major disruption. Some like it could be that your whole world is kind of potentially crashing down or changing drastically. But it could also be that they see that, because again, this is how they feel about you. Yeah, Kitty's talking all about it. um, that you represent, okay, there's something here about you representing a decisive ending, maybe to their freedom. Because if they invite you in, if they let their guard down, if they let the light in, it's gonna fully disrupt their life and how they show up, how they live. And I think there's a lot of fear here because, again, we have those cards of protection, wanting to protect their freedom, but it's been closing them off. And then you kind of come in and shake that up somehow, cause them to realize that your presence might totally rock their world, or has, or is in the process. So let me go to the Dreaming Way Tarot. Um, what are your what are your intentions? What are your intentions with this person? Nine of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. I think you understand that this person has these fears around potentially losing their freedom. Um, that it comes from a place of fear, and it's like you're coming in and you're like, I don't want to mess with your freedom. I don't want to take anything away from you. I want to support you in being your most awesome independent self. And in doing that, kind of allow things to work in both of your favor. And it seems like you see the situation much more clearly. Whereas I think for them, because of the fear, because of this kind of protective energy that they're in, they think that you coming in is going to strip them of their independence and their freedom. But in fact, you want to support that. So, what are their intentions towards you? Page of Cups. Yay. This is a great card. Let me get one more. Page of Cups and the Fool. um, they, despite all this fear, despite all this holding back, they have they have feelings for you, and they want to um there's a part of them that wants to take a leap of faith with you that but I think by doing that, it's it's doing something different than they're used to, doing something out of the norm. This card always speaks to me of trying something strange, something different that hasn't really been done before. Um, but it comes from a genuine place of almost innovation, like, "Ooh, let's try this. This might be fun. We don't know." It's kind of it's this very childlike, like innocent kind of place, especially with the Fool too. Um, they could be younger than you. They could also just have a very childlike energy about them. They want to make you some kind of emotional offer. And take a leap of faith. So that's good. It's good because it means their fear isn't completely holding them back from something that could potentially be really good. Um, let me go to. I'm gonna go to my Osho Zen tarot. What's hidden that you don't see? Moment to moment. This tells me that your person is actively working on bringing themselves into the present because whatever is going on here is keeping them stuck in the past and the future. There's depression here, there's anxiety here, there's, again, any kind of fear is about it it takes you out of the moment. And I think this person understands that yes, they do have fear, and yes, it has been holding them back. And yes, they would like to get into a more spontaneous type of energy where they're just like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to give this a try. And, um, and you don't see this. You're not aware. Like, I think as far as you're concerned, there's just fear being smeared all over. I don't know. And closing off um, and there's some kind of transformation happening with them and letting go. Letting go of that fear. Letting go of the what ifs and there's some kind letting go of what kind of pain they've been through in the past where maybe they did compromise themselves and did lose their freedom. Um, because of the choices that they made for themselves, and now they're trying very hard to make the right choice, the right decision, despite the fear. They're doing their best to bring themselves into much more like a zen like state, letting go of the need to to have control over things. um because in the letting go, it's like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that's a part of taking a leap of faith. You don't know what's going to happen, but you sometimes you just have to jump and see. You gonna plummet to your death? Probably not. Um, but you could fall and hurt. You could fly. Giant bird could swoop down and carry you off, like you just don't know. You don't know until you know, until you try. So what's hidden from your person? Healing. You're going through some kind of healing. Your heart is expanding. The different parts of you, your personal power, your intuition, it's all it's all helping your heart to come online, to shine brighter, to be more open and vulnerable. Maybe dealing with this person has, when you want to take a leap of faith, you oh, I just lost my train of thought. It feels like you want to take a leap of faith towards this person, or maybe it's not even a leap of faith for you. You're just like, yeah, this person is um I don't know. You want them to maintain their their independence, like I said. And so there's a need to heal and love them exactly where they are. That's what you're working on. And they don't know this. And possibilities. You're you're allowing some kind you're broadening your understanding, you're broadening your vision of what's important to you, what it means to love, to give of yourself. And I think through this yeah, there's some kind of illumination happening within you because of seeing what they're going through. And to an extent, you understand. You understand how much fear is holding them back. And I think it's not personal, or at least as you do this healing, you're coming to the understanding that it's not personal. So then let's get potential outcome. I'm gonna use my black deck. Oh, okay. So potential outcome for you is Ace of Swords. You are going to be gaining the clarity, the truth about something that around this person, around this situation that allows you to have a new beginning. And speaking it, I mean, the Ace of Swords, I mean, this is, well, it's not necessarily speaking it. I guess because I said it, you are. It's kind of that that mental clarity. I mean, I guess clarity is usually mental. I'm having trouble. Anyway, yeah. Truth and clarity are in a new beginning. Leave it at that. And Six of Swords. Moving away from any kind of turmoil that this situation has brought up in you. Going on a journey maybe a literal journey, um, because this feels to me like you're the one steering the boat. You're the one helping your person get to a place where they can feel safer, where they don't feel so, uh, yeah, um, freaked out and conflicted. You're giving them some kind of passage to a place where they can just rest, know they're safe, know that you're not there to take anything away, that you're there to guide them, to help them. Which is very sweet. What's potential outcome for them? Ace of Cups. Yeah. There I think your patience, your um authenticity, your willingness to just be there for them and hold the space for them as they process all of this stuff. Again, all this fear, they have an incredible amount of fear. It They can't help but develop emotions for you. They want they can't help but want to I mean, you got the Ace of Swords and they got the Ace of Cups. There is absolutely some kind of connection here between the two of you that you both want to put energy into. Also, for them, we have the High Priestess. So this this whole process has been a part of their spiritual journey, and I think that coming to this place of wanting this new sweet emotional beginning with you, wanting to offer their cup to you, um, is is a huge epiphany for them. It's some kind of awakening where they're using their intuition. They're allowing themselves to gain wisdom through tapping into their intuition, which is their direct line to their higher power. For all of us, it is. And um, they want to share that with you. They want to share their wisdom. They want this spiritual connection with you, or it's because of this energy of coming to this place where they kind of have this, again, this epiphany that allows them to be able to get into this place where they're like, okay, yeah, you have been amazing. You have held the space for me. You have helped me so much. Like they can't help but be in love with you because of how awesome you've been. So I'm going to leave it there. That's really beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.